We continue our journey into the villainous options of the Unearthed Arcana, second round, delivered by Wizards of the Coast.
We're going to talk about the Warrior of Venom. Yeah, the subclass for the monk.
Monk subclass.
Warrior of Venom.
Ah. Hi, I'm Anthony.
And I'm Roland.
And welcome to Twin Dragons. Welcome to our channel where we discuss everything tabletop role-playing games and more. Before we get into our thoughts of the Unearthed Arcana presented by Wizards of the Coast, we'd like to remind you that it is our thoughts. These are our opinions. These are by no means, everyone else's, what they're going to think about it, right? This is just our first reactions to what's presented here in the playtest.
Yep. And remember that it is a playtest. All this information is subject to change if it was released. All right, let's move on to this Warrior of Venom, aka subclass of the monk.
I'm thinking like Venom from Marvel and just a creature of black who just, does all these amazing things. And no, not a symbiote. No, it's not going to be that.
No, it's not going to be that cool.
Got it.
I'm thinking more of just going to be probably basic poison. But we'll see.
Right, let's jump into it.
Yep. All right. So we have here the Warrior of Venom who populates their internal reservoirs of power to become poison incarnate, something that's the most resisted in the whole game. That's okay. Through the years of focus and studying the poison in all of its forms, these monks learn to harness their own toxicity to impair and envenom foes. Contact with a Warrior of Venom, even the slightest touch or a single drop of blood can be as deadly as a viper's bite. I mean, thematically, what do you think?
Sure. I mean, it's poison. It's the viper. I think, if I were to have been
Cobra
like,
style.
yeah, if you're thinking like martial arts, monk styles, like if it had been like the viper, like that makes me think of, okay, snake, viper strikes, like something like that.
Yeah,
okay. But we'll see if that goes down that road. So,
all right, level 3, we're going to start off with a feature, Envenom Weapon. At the start of your turn, you can expend 1 focus point to apply a toxin produced from your blood to 1 monk weapon that you're holding. A creature that takes damage from the weapon is subject to one of the following toxin effects. Choose when you apply the toxin. So you apply the effect, spend 1 focus on a monk weapon. Your fists are monk weapons, though.
Yeah,
so
for sure. Yeah, okay, I would assume.
Yeah.
So I'm applying it to my fists.
Yeah, yes. Which they give you the option, right? So
you could do if you're doing a weapon style.
So
it gives you flexibility.
It gives you some flexibility. Yeah. Okay, that's something. All right. One of the first options you can choose is slowing toxin. Until the start of your next turn, the target speed is halved. It can't take reactions, and it can take either an action or a bonus action on its turn, not both.
Okay. Slow.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Not many creatures use bonus actions.
Nope.
So
the most you're getting out of this is the lack of reaction.
Lack of reaction
allows you to get in and out without having to do any other abilities that allow you to disengage.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you hit. You apply it. You can move out of that.
Or
creature.
other people can
move out of that area. Yeah. So that's something.
Okay. The second option is Venom. The target takes poison damage equal to 2 rolls of your martial arts die.
And that's where we run into the issue where a lot of creatures have resistance to poison.
Or at least it's the most common.
It's the most common.
Yeah. So. Okie dokie. Well, we'll leave that at that. All right. So the toxin retains potency for 1 minute or until the creature takes damage from the weapon. So it's a 1-time use per focus point.
Ooh.
For a whole focus point? You know what I can do with a focus point?
Yeah, Yeah, hit it again. I can throw more punches.
Yeah, sure. It's options.
I think the flexibility of the slowing the creature is something.
Yep.
Poison, I wouldn't rely on that too much. All right, so what is your other options? We got another level 3?
We do have another level 3, but the Envenom weapon's done.
Okay, so it's something. All right. Yeah. We got more in this.
Sure.
Yeah,
all right, this is the next level 3.
Yeah.
Potent Arsenal. You gain a Poisoner's Kit, and you have proficiency with it.
Yeah, nice.
When creating a basic poison, you can do so over the course of 1 day, 8 hours of work. Additionally, whenever you deal poison damage with a monk feature or monk weapon, you can change that damage type to acid.
Okay.
Okay.
A little bit better than poison.
Sure.
So giving you flexibility, they're flavoring it through the use of the poisoner's kit.
Yep. Well, here's the thing, though. Now that allows that Venom option under the Envenom weapon that does 2 weapons damage of the martial arts die.
Yeah.
Now that you can flip it to acid instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're cooking a little something there.
Yeah. Now, okay, yeah. Because that Venom alone, I was like, eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this then supported the Venom side. But then, like, what's the point of this, though? Why couldn't they just say, hey, your Venom Strike does acid or poison? That they had to throw in the flavor of the poisoner's kit to make
that potent arsenal is just fluff.
Yeah, because then all you did was create
it's
that,
a ribbon.
so you can make an excuse to then turn your poison into acid. Where if you would have just made that part of the ability.
So basically, they just didn't want something to be too ribbony.
Yeah.
Because if it would have just been one level 3 feature where all the other classes get like 2 or 3 or whatever, they had to split it up, and I guess.
And that's what you're getting out of this. They're just making it, like you said, fluffing it up so it doesn't look like you only have one level 3 ability.
Yeah.
They gave you 2, even though it technically should have been 1.
Yeah. You copy that. A better one. How about that?
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Let's move to level 6 now. All right, Toxic Touch. As a magic action, you can expend 1 focus point to apply a potent toxin to a creature you touch. All right. The target makes a Constitution saving throw. On a failed saving throw, the target has the poison condition for 1 minute.
Okay.
While poison, the target is affected by one of the following effects. Okay, so it's a Constitution saving throw.
It's poison, that's why.
It's the poison condition, though, for a whole minute.
If they're not immune to the poison condition, poison condition is a strong effect.
It is.
As long as they're not immune to it.
Yep. Now, you could also use one of these other choices to be applied with that poison condition.
Okay.
First one is Intoxicant. The target has the charmed condition for the duration or until your allies deal damage to that target.
Okay.
Sedative. The target falls asleep and has the unconscious condition for the duration. Another creature can use an action to shake it awake and remove that condition. So a failed saving throw not just gives it the poison condition, but knocks it unconscious.
Okay.
It falls asleep. That's the unconscious condition.
Yeah, incapacitated. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not too
It's
bad.
not too bad. Not too bad.
For level 6, that's not too bad.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. So that's for 1 whole minute.
Ooh, for a whole combat round.
Yep. There is no other saving throws, at least that I could tell. Nope. There's no continual saving throws or anything.
Oh, so it's just out?
Yep. You fail 1 fail, you're out.
Oh. It doesn't even have to. Oh, hey, that's
It
actually not too bad.
doesn't get continued saving throws.
There, see, I like that. That's where we talk about like doing crowd control. Granted, depending on the type of creatures and what they're immune to, this could be a pretty potent if you're dealing with multiple creatures and you need to kind of like slim down
A little crowd control.
crowd control.
Yep.
Help the action economy a little bit more to the favor of your group. So that's pretty strong.
Yeah.
It kind of like reminds me of the stunning strike. It just knocks him out for a little bit, but this is just forever. Which is nice.
Like 10.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
But forever meaning this whole
That's
combat.
10 rounds, man.
This whole combat.
That's the whole combat.
Yeah.
He's out.
For sure.
Now,
Okay.
not done. One more option. The target can't knowingly communicate a lie for the duration. So, flavor, yes, but application and role-playing possibilities?
For role play, yes, out of the combat scenario, which a lot of the things where we get is combat specific related. This is something that's a little bit outside of combat, which I actually appreciate that, right?
Yeah.
That's something more to add to this character in its depth than just, hey, what you can do during a fight.
Yeah.
So
thematically, it's like you poison the creature, right? Now he's poisoned, so you cause them to always have to tell you the truth, right?
It's a truth serum.
It's a truth serum, right?
Yeah.
So it's like a poison truth serum. It's kind of funny.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Or you can spin it like, I have poisoned you and you're going to die if you don't tell me the truth or something.
Oh,
Either way.
only I will give you the antidote.
Yeah,
if you
I'll
do
give
that.
you
Yeah,
whatever. However
flavor,
you want to spin it. However you want to spin it. So.
Again, I like it. Something outside of combat, something that's useful. Now, granted, there are so many other ways to help, to understand a creature's, their motives, listen to their thoughts, or get them to speak the truth. It just gives you more tools for that piece.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
And at level 6, not bad.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to level 11. All right, Toxin Refiner. Your body can filter poison. You gain immunity to poison damage. At level 11,
that should have been a little bit earlier.
Yeah,
but continue. Yeah,
that's right. Whenever you are subject to poison damage, your Venom weapon options each deal extra poison damage equal to 1 roll of your martial arts die. Wait a second. So if you are subjected to poison damage, right? Since you're immune to the poison damage, if someone tried to take that poison damage, you reflect it back as you deal extra damage.
Extra poison damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, don't forget, poison turns to acid.
Okay. That would be, because that's my big thing. If something is attacking you with poison, there will be immune or resistant to poison.
Yep.
But because of the initial changing to acid, that will be your advantage there.
Yep. So that's extra damage. So you deal a little bit extra damage.
Yeah.
And you can't gain this benefit again until you end the end of your next turn. So once a turn, you can, if you get dealt poison damage, you can deal.
Okay, so if you're dealing with large creatures that are constantly, engaging you in poison, you're constantly going to keep, bringing that around. So that might be a little something extra.
So, in addition, whenever you ingest a poison, you regain a number of hit points equal to 1 of your martial arts die.
If you ingest poison, you gain you
regain a number of hit points equal to 1 roll of your martial arts die.
So your poison,
okay, so
poison
it's broken already. It's broken.
But so you've gained, so they're healing potions for yourself.
Yeah, it's not telling you drink a poison potion. It's just if you ingest any poison. You know how cheap poison is? And I could just keep ingesting poison, just keep randomly healing myself.
It's like
infinite.
50.
It's infinite. It's infinite.
Well, I think basic poison is 50 gold pieces, I think, or 10 gold pieces per.
It can be a poisonous mushroom. Who knows, right? Which can be just ingredients. You just since you already have a poisoner's kit and proficient in poison and stuff like that, you can just harvest your own poison
as a bonus action. It doesn't say anything.
Just as you. In addition, whenever you ingest a poison, you regain number of hit points equal to your martial arts die. Flat. So you have infinite heals. If you just have like a whole bag full of just nasty mushrooms, that's kind of broken.
That could be exploited.
That's exploited.
This is playtest material, so we understand like there's going to be little glitches like this, but that could be exploited.
That's easily exploited.
That could be exploited. You may want to adjust that.
Yeah, that needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
But besides that, that's the Toxic Refiner. My only problem with that feature, right, is that. The only real solid thing here is you're immune to poison, right?
Yeah.
Whenever you take poison damage, the problem is how often are you taking poison damage? Unless you're going up against monster that does poison damage, this feature does nothing to you. Nothing for you.
Yeah, you have to be getting attacked with poison.
Yeah. So
can you attack yourself with poison?
No, then you're just wasting a turn beating yourself up with poison. Right.
Now, if you ingest yourself,
he says whenever you're subject to poison damage. So if you take something, wait a second. So if I ingest something with poison damage, I heal, and my next attack does poison damage.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, could you then chain off of your own ingesting poison, hurting yourself while healing yourself, and then getting that poison ability, and then turning it to acid to the attacks?
I think this feature needs some rework.
Yeah. That's now we're like thinking, hey, how we're gonna break this system?
It's already broken.
I think we've kind of messed up a little bit on this one. All right,
pressing on.
Sure.
Another level 11 feature, like the last one wasn't broken enough. Toxic blood. Enemies draw your toxic blood at their own peril. Whenever a creature hits you with a melee attack, roll, the attacker takes 1d6 poison damage. If you are bloodied, the attacker instead takes poison damage equal to 1 roll of your martial arts die. So anytime somebody hits you melee, they take a d6 damage.
Sure.
Or if you're bloodied, they take
as a monk, your job is to avoid getting hit from your high, you're being like in and out of combat, dexterity. You shouldn't be upfront tanking where you'll be taking a lot of hits.
No, you'll be up.
But you're in the front line, so yes, you will take hits, but you're not the primary. Like, you shouldn't be getting all the hits. You should be like weaving in and out of combat. Smacking people, stunning them, making them incapacitated. Right. So it's okay. Yeah, I mean it's okay, but at what level? 11?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing, excuse me, the bloody condition. I don't see that very often. Like in wording in features, stuff. Nobody ever mentions bloodied condition anymore.
Not from a mechanical standpoint. No.
Yeah.
Like we say bloody to help our players
I'm talking about
understand.
mechanic-wise. Yeah.
To understand where the creature is at based off their health. But in a mechanic setting, I have a hard time thinking about it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all for a level 11.
Yeah.
It's either broke or it's worthless. All right. Pressing on.
Hey, man. Go ahead.
Level 17. I'm going to break this one. Hold on a second. At least the name of it. Hallucinogenic. Hallucinogenic? Breath.
Hallucinogenic?
Wow. That's terrible. Yep. Hallucinogenic.
Hallucinogenic. You're welcome.
All right. when you take an attack action on your turn, you can expend 2 focus points and replace one of your attacks with an exhalation of hallucinogenic vapors. Add 1 creature you can see within 30 feet. It's only 1 creature.
Okay.
The target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed, the target takes poison damage equal to 3 rolls of your martial arts die and has the frightened condition for 1 minute or until the target takes any damage. While frightened, the target takes the dash action and moves away, which is it's frightened. It's the safest route unless it has nowhere else to move on. On a successful save, the creature takes.
So it's 2. You said
2 focus points.
2 focus points.
To instead of attack, you hit something. 1 creature within 30 feet.
So it's an ranged attack.
It's a ranged fear attack.
It's a ranged fear attack that does damage.
3 rolls of your martial arts die.
Which is, some damage.
Yeah.
So it gives you flexibility
to poison damage or acid damage.
Yeah. So it gives you flexibility to hit a creature that's a little bit further from you than you can reach. Give it the fear condition, which kind of get it, moving around, right? Instead of one of your attacks, right? So it's like, okay, sacrifice 1 attack to be able to target a creature that's a little bit further away, to be able to get him, feared and do damage.
This is a level 17 ability.
Anthony. That's my only qualms is like getting to something. That's actually a good ability.
The barbarian had hit 1 creature, gave it fear at level 6.
Yeah,
the emo barbarian did better with fear.
Yeah,
at level 6.
You're right.
This is a level 17 ability. This is like your capstone of this subclass.
Yeah.
And he spends 2 to do 3 damage die, which is okay, but not at 17 level. And you get the fear condition only if it fails Constitution saving throw.
Oh, so it's not even automatic fear.
No.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
This would have had to been top 11, level 11 to be considered.
Barely.
6
barely
would have been
11.
way better, but as a capstone, you've fallen off.
Yeah, that's weak sauce. Overall,
this is the last one.
one.
Yeah. Okay. First, foremost, it's broken.
Well, that's only that one feature.
But yeah, we've kind of figured out multiple. Like we've kind of been able to play around with some things that allow us to, like the poison thing. There's a little bit of a mechanic.
But that's all within that level 11 feature.
Yeah.
If you remove that one level 11 feature,
you don't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
overall,
outside of the broken,
it's okay. I think you can flavor this to make it like, hey, he's a, Viper style type of combat, to integrate that Venom. Like there's some flavor that you can put in there that'll make it fun. The abilities themselves are okay. The capstone is trash at that level. Yeah, I can't say much
If
more.
it's a low level campaign, we're talking from like 1 to 10. I think
which is your standard
fine.
play. That's your standard play. Standard plays around that level.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's the extra damage, either poison or acid damage.
I like that. I'm not a fan of having to use the poisoner's kit to then give you the ability to change it to acid. Like so that extra.
No. That was just part of the flavor.
I know, but that extra flavor to do that, you could have just made that. So I think from a class standpoint, it's okay. not great. Really falls off after level 11 for sure.
Because it's broken after that.
Yeah, it's broken after that. But I think Wizards of the Coast, you may need to. This one definitely needs to do a little bit of
Of
rework.
all the other jobs that we've seen so far, I think this one probably needs the most.
For sure. Don't touch that druid. Yes.
No. There's some stuff you can do.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, that's my final thoughts. What's yours, man?
Man, for a low-level campaign, I think it's fine. Up to level 6, 7, 8, no problem. Due to the fact that even the Poisoner's Touch was cool because the options, the whole true thing, the falling asleep, the touch, you fall asleep, that was a good one. So I think it's solid okay at those lower levels. Obviously, the upper echelons need a whole rework, hands down. So,
for sure.
But that's all I got for that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. So, comment down below. Let us know what you think of this sub job.
If you like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe as we have more villainous options to go through.
Yep.
And we will look forward to that soon. So until then, see you next time.